500 Palestinians. Well, to the United States now, the president-elect Donald Trump will be sworn into office for the second time on Monday, tomorrow, 28th of January, this time as the 47th United States president. Donald Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance are set to take the oath of office and begin a new administration. In this report, Baraka Adberemi takes a look at what to expect from Donald Trump's second term in office.
It's an unprecedented moment in American politics. Donald Trump is the first president to be inaugurated for a second non-consecutive term since the early 19th century. Mr. Trump's second inauguration is unique for many reasons, not the least of which is the significant shift in the location. Indoor inauguration in the U.S. dates back to 1985. On that occasion, President Ronald Reagan's second inauguration was held indoors due to extremely cold temperatures.
I, Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear.
I, Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
Similarly, Monday's event was moved indoors due to concerns over harsh winter weather conditions. The ceremony, although less traditional, carries the weight of tradition and history. Another significance of this inauguration is the policy shift expected of the Trump administration. He says it will make heads spin as it moves full speed. After his inauguration on Monday, President Trump's policy priorities are expected to focus heavily on economic revival, national security, and further consolidation of his America First agenda. Economic growth, deregulation, and tax cuts are likely to be the core of his fiscal policies, designed to spur recovery after the pandemic's devastating impacts. We can also anticipate a tough stance on immigration, continuing the push for a wall on the southern border and stricter border control policies.
And I will immediately ban all sanctuary cities in the United States of America. We will have them no longer.
Internationally, Mr. Trump's America First philosophy will continue to shape U.S. foreign policy, with a focus on reducing involvement in overseas conflicts and renegotiating trade deals. On climate change, expect a continued shift away from international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord, with more emphasis on energy independence.
The ocean will rise in 500 years, 1/8 of an inch. Who the hell cares, okay? Who the hell?
As President Trump takes the stage, it is also worth noting that Sunday marks the last day in office for President Biden. The outgoing president's final days has been filled with reflection, speeches, and his own sense of closure on a challenging 4 years. President Biden's administration leaves behind a legacy that includes the passage of major legislation on infrastructure.
Well, let's turn our attention to some sports where the football scouting programs are essential in discovering budding talents in Nigeria, Africa and across the globe. Hundreds of teaming footballers from more than 10 teams in Lagos